It's raining them. Hallelujah, it's raining them. Another fucked one. Just going to put it out there. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the You Wouldn't podcast. I'm Pat.
What?
I'm Pat.
Mine Pat.
I was going to say my name.
Welcome
and I was
back,
like, fuck
mine
it.
Pat.
I was going to say my name and I was like, I'll just go,
Them's
I'm.
a stupid Von Pat.
No, thems aren't stupid at all. I just think I'm finding fun, humour in
Up
seeing
the
all these
chooks!
videos.
I just wanted to let one of those out. Up the chookies!
This is a reminder that we have a Facebook group called You Wouldn't that you can join. And if you're generous enough and listen to us every week, you can also leave us a review on Spotify or Apple. And leave 5 stars. Helps us. You know what I mean? Let's just get straight to the point. Will has been chronically ill in hospital, and it's a miracle that he's even here today.
Okay. All right.
With
so you're going to make fun of me.
constipation.
No, it wasn't constipation because I haven't shat. Like, I've been pooing fine. What happened was, at 10:30 at night, I was in the cinema and I was watching a terrible movie and I was hating it.
What one?
It was called Kneecap. It's actually a good movie. You would like it. You'd really like it.
Is it like violent? It sounds pretty violent.
It's like these
getting
young.
kneecapped
It's
would be
about
pretty violent.
it's about these Irish rappers, and they made a movie about like how they got big and like what they started doing.
And
It's
do they
kind of
used
cool.
to kneecap people? Like, why is it called
No,
kneecap?
it's called Kneecap because in Ireland, I think in Glasgow, that's
Scotland.
in wherever the fuck they're from, Belfast.
Yeah.
It's known for kneecapping. Like people get kneecapped there.
Fuck, that would be one of the worst things ever.
Okay. But you'd actually love it. So basically, it's a story about this guy he's a music teacher at this school, and he meets these two like eshays basically, and they're off like being crims or whatever, and he kind of convinces them like, oi, like let's speak the Irish language, because you know Ireland, there's a language.
Gaelic.
Yeah.
Gaelic.
It's, yeah. And he's basically just like, let's rap this shit in Irish, and like it's a bit of like a fuck you to the English. So like he was living a double life.
So you don't even understand what they're rapping about?
No, there's subtitles when they
Yeah,
rap.
see, I don't do that. I hate subtitles.
It was just for, okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm halfway through it and I'm like, ooh, like I've got a stomachache. And usually it felt the exact same as a stomachache that I've had before, like minor.
Maybe too much popcorn.
Yeah, I was like, I've had a
little.
little bit of popcorn. But what happens is when I do feel the stomachache, I'm like, oh, I know what's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to go home and I'll have to like force a vomit and then I'll feel better.
God, for a stomach, you'll force a vomit for a stomachache?
Only this. Well, sometimes it's a mild stomachache, whatever. But for the ones where I'm like, oh fuck, like this is a bad stomachache. I'm like, I've definitely eaten something. I had like weird Thai food that night as well.
I think it might be a bit of food poisoning.
And I was like, I just need to vomit this up and I'll feel eats. So I vomit a tiny bit up and I'm like, oh, still didn't get it all out there. Hour goes by and now it's like quite excruciating. Like I can't really walk or sit or I cannot really do anything without like it's being like quite chronic. So then I put my fingers down my throat and really vomited like heavy. And I was like, yes. And as I was vomiting, I was like cheering in my head. I was like, let's fucking go. And I was literally like, I'm going to have a milkshake after this. Like I'm going to fucking whatever. Vomit. And then it was so much worse. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to like try and fall asleep in the bath. Because the bath...
It's not the greatest idea I've ever heard.
Because the bath, when I'm in hot water...
Mr. Burns did that,
I didn't
remember?
feel a stomachache, really?
Yeah, he nearly died.
So I was just lying in the bath and I was like, I could feel it through the bath. I was like, this just is not good. And then because I'd had like probably 4 hot showers, 2 baths... My stomach, my body temperature was all over the place. My body was like, what the fuck are you doing to me, cunt? I'd have like freezing cold shower, boiling hot bath. And then I was lying in bed and it got to like 4:30 a.m. So I'd been having this like chronic stomach pain for like 6 hours. And I was like, fuck, this is the longest it's lasted. I'm going to just like Google and see what could be up. And it was like, if it's lasted this long, like go to emergency. And I didn't want to go to emergency because... You already know this about me. I'm such a health hypochondriac. So I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I just want to try and fall asleep. And I just could not. Like, it was so painful. So I was like, fuck it. I woke Dad up and I was like, can you just take me to the emergency? And he takes me there.
He would have had the shits, I reckon.
He was like, yeah, sure.
Oh, really? I thought he would have had the shits.
He was like, all right, whatever. So he's like driving there. He was driving so slow and so like nonchalant. And I was like, oh, I'd love to kind of get a little bit of a move on, because it was so painful. We get to the desk, the call desk. Now, look, I'm going to say this. Every single person that works in a hospital is a miracle worker. And they're incredible. They work long hours. They deal with some of the worst
Not
people
the ones who
ever.
fucked my bladder up, but the rest of them are great.
The rest of them are great. This one girl, though, decided to just be a bit of a cunt because she wanted to be. She was at the reception. And she was like, okay, before I let you in, can I just ask you a few questions? And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. I had to take the details. And I was like, fuck, imagine like you're really in emergency, like something bad's happened.
Yeah, they would just rush you in.
And they're asking you all this fucking shit. Anyway, she goes, and
You gotta say you're short of breath and they fucking zoom you straight in
Really?
there. Yeah.
Fuck, you know how
If
to
I ever
fucking-
go, I was like, I'm also short of breath. And they rush you in.
you're a piece of shit.
How's
mate.
that a piece of shit? It's fucking smart.
Anyway, she's like, an emergency contact number. And my dad's like, mine? And he's like, 0438 398. And she goes, okay, we're just going to slow that one down. And dad was like, oh, sorry. And he goes, 0438. And she goes, yep, so you see the glass wall that I'm speaking you through? I can't hear through that. You're going to want to go under here. Yep. And then she was like, and dad was like, okay. And he did the number. And then like a minute went by of putting things in and she goes, because when there's a glass thing, I can't actually hear what's going on.
So she's just been
And I was like, okay,
was
you
she,
didn't need to say that.
Was she grandma age and a bit overweight?
No.
Oh, because
you
there's
might
one
be
in
the same
emergency she's got a bit of fucking attitude
Prince of
about
Wales?
her. Yeah. Yeah.
So then I get there at 5:30 a.m. I take an endone. Wow. Pain gone. And it was like 6:37 in the morning and I was like, I'm going to leave. I was like, sorted.
Yeah.
Obviously, I stayed, got my bloods and my urine done, and that was where I was the most nervous because they were like, now we're just going to sit and wait for your blood and urine results. And because I'm so scared of all that stuff, my big fear was like, you go in for a tummy ache, and then they go,
Yeah, you always
we're
see them
glad you do
stories,
the
yeah.
blood because we found this thing. So for 3 hours, from 7 till 10, I was waiting for my blood tests and urine tests, convinced that something was just fully wrong with me. And then I was let out and all of that. But it was annoying because, I wanted to record. We had like a fun record. I was like, if I go in at 5:30, I'll be out by 8, have a quick hour's sleep, wake up and come record. But that wasn't the case at all. But it wasn't anything major. It was more just like I was scared that it could lead to like appendicitis and then it would be actually really bad. But fuck, it was a horrific 24 hours for another reason that I'll explain at the end of the pod.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was horrific.
Well, I've been told by my science teacher in school when he gets sick, he has a boiling hot bath, like excruciatingly hot, and just drinks like a bottle of Jim Beam. And apparently that cures you.
Are you serious?
Because I don't know, something to do with like it dehydrates you, so it like sucks everything out, and like then you sweat it all out through the bath.
But then you drop dead in the
No,
bath.
because then you get out and just drink heaps of water. Anyway, he swore by it, this cunt.
Your science teacher,
Yeah,
was he a
yeah.
drunk?
No?
He'd
Well,
smash a whole
probably.
bottle of Jim Beam.
I don't
mate.
know. I never used to hang out with him outside of school.
I couldn't take a sip of that shit before I'd fucking die. One
Yeah, but-
sip of Jim Beam and I'd be off my
Well,
head.
he swears by it, so next time just try that.
Oh mate, here's what I'm tell you what to do.
A sore tongue is pretty fucked.
You get a bottle of Jim Beam and you run a hot bath. And I'm telling you right now,
Mate, it was good.
And your wife fucking tells you to stop fucking in the bar. You fucking say you shut the
All
fuck
right, we
up.
don't need to turn it fucking to domestic abuse, cunt. He's just given a bit of recommendations to how to fix illness.
Well, I'm going to say it's a shocking recommendation to drink a bottle of the most intense liquor ever.
Well, probably doesn't have to be Jim Beam. I think that would be his choice of drink. I'm sure you could swap it out.
Malibu?
Probably no, it's not strong enough. I think it's got to be pretty hard liquor. Malibu's
Midori?
very no. I think it's got to be like a Jim Beam or a Scotch or a whiskey. Is
Jim
whiskey
what?
and
Can you
Scotch the same?
Can you say what?
A Jim Beam.
No. Jim Bean. No,
No, it's Beam with an M.
it's with an N.
It's not Jim Bean, cunt. It's not fucking a bean.
It's Jim Bean.
Isn't it a beam?
No.
It's Jim Beam. Beam.
Yeah, M.
N.
No,
No,
not N,
bean.
cunt. It's not a fucking
Really?
bean. It's not an Anami bean.
I was edamame.
Anami.
No. Edamame.
Anyway, the point being.
Oh, we're
Hang on a
both
second.
dumb.
I got it right. Boss is hurling abuse.
Yeah, boss
at
fucking
us.
hell's abuse.
Fucking spelling bee over here. Anyway, I am just saying that's what I was told. Have I done it myself? No. Stomachache's pretty bad. I tend to try shit it out rather than vomit it out.
I was blocked. I couldn't fart or burp.
You got to lift your feet up. like raise your feet onto like something, and you kind of got to fondle with your ass a bit. Like you got to. I'm being serious. If you ever have to shit, like raise your feet. Like more flexible and smaller people can like put their feet on the toilet seat. I've got to kind of like lift them up, not like flexible.
And just a bit
and
of
then
ass
you just
play.
kind of you don't think you just kind of tickle your ass, and I don't know, it works. Like, I'm just being full serious. Like you're not putting a glove on it and fucking
I
shoving
ask
your
a
finger
question?
up, but you just like. A bit of Michael Jackson fondle.
Do you think it would help if I maybe lick the tip of my finger and get it a bit wet and do that?
Well, your ass is probably loose. You'd probably have to just tension it up a bit.
Oh my god, mate! You have a huge asshole. I don't know what you're going.
You have never seen my asshole.
Yes, I have. Well,
You've
really don't
seen the whole of my ass.
Yes.
How?
Well, you really don't think I've seen your asshole? Of course, I've seen your fucking asshole.
How?
You've sent me photos of your asshole shitting. You used to send me videos of you shitting.
I've done that. I have done that. I used to always do that. I used to, every time I shit, I would just send it to a friend.
Yeah. So I've seen it and it's gaping, mate.
Yeah.
It's fucking gaping. Girls
It
go and
wasn't
rim it,
gaping.
mate. They fucking go for a walk.
It wasn't fucking gaping. But
It was
I just reckon it's a
gaping,
bit
mate.
cowardly going to the hospital for a sore tummy. But I'm not going to judge you.
No, but I didn't want to go to the hospital.
But you went.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, it's been 6 hours. I was like, 6 hours is a long time to be in excruciating pain. I was like, I just want to get this sorted. If I could have
it's not
slept
nice.
through, I tried to sleep. I could not
nice.
sleep.
It's not nice. How good are endones, but fucking hell.
Mate, I went like, I took the endone and I went, I want to be a drug addict when I'm older.
You know why I take it and I go, I want to be a junkie now.
It was hectic.
Oh, you just know why they become junkies, eh? Like, you can't blame them.
Real.
In fact, I think some of our Centrelink, some of our money should go towards junkies just feeding their addiction.
Oh.
Because I kind of understand why.
How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
What did I do? I watched Roosters Rabbits, which I was hyping on about last week. Finally got up there, which is good.
What was it? Did you win?
Yeah, we won. We won pretty easily. It was a bit close in the end, but we had them on bread the whole time. And then we, so you know, I was raving on about that Mark cunt, how I was like, he's going to save us. First touch, bro, I swear to God, did a full Zach Lomax and just soared above everyone else and scored. Like, jumped.
Really?
I swear the cunt touched the moon, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it was grouse. And then Saturday, I full did something Saturday.
I hope so.
I can't even remember. Maybe, I think I just went to Toby's. And then Sunday, I just went to Toby's again, I think.
The fuck?
Actually, no, Sunday I went down to Bondi Markets. Sunday I spent with my girlfriend. Went down to Bondi Markets. Went down to La Perouse.
What's in La Perouse?
Little ice cream and a picnic. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was cute. And then, that's it, eh? Yeah, it was actually, I thought I had something really exciting I did, but I actually didn't.
That might be the worst minute of You Wouldn't podcast
ever
in history.
Yeah. No, because I was really I thought I had something cool that I did, but I really didn't.
Well, I went to Adelaide.
How was that?
Pretty epic. Went shooting. Went spotlighting, which I used to do so much as a kid. I used to love it. Every school holidays, I'd go spotlighting, and it was
Who?
fucking hectic. Down in Bathurst
With who?
with Dad's best friend.
Right.
And it was so much fun. And we went, I'd never done spotlighting with shotguns before. I'd only gone with like a 22 rifle. So the way it was set up was like, someone was on the spotlight.
Wait, is it real bullets or pellets?
bullets?
It's not a full shotgun shell, but
Yeah.
what, you could just cold blank murder your friend next to you?
Yes.
That's fucked.
Of course you could. You would not. Why? You would not be able to do it.
I don't reckon I could kill an animal, nah.
Well, they're pests.
Like a fucking
rabbit
ant. I would stand on an ant and laugh, but like...
You'd
I'm not-
laugh? That's
no, but like I
fucked.
wouldn't care about... Like I wouldn't shoot a kangaroo or nothing.
Well, do you want to hear something really interesting that I heard?
I'd kill I killed a spider the other day with a whole can of deodorant. My whole bathroom.
Geogen.
My whole... I shit... I had to leave my fucking room because I've got an ensuite and it leaked. I stood there, bro. I swear to God, a whole Nivea can this big.
I don't like
I
kids.
stood there for 20 minutes holding it against this spider.
I heard it's bad luck to kill a spider. I don't like to do it.
I don't kill them normally, but I was on my own. Had no one to fend for me. Had to do it.
I
It was in my shower, the little cunt.
yuck. What a perv, bro. There's like perv spiders. It's like,
And it was a bloke too, bro. You ever seen a gay spider?
I don't reckon he'd want to. Bro, he could fit in your asshole. The
Could
fucking
fit in my
gaping
40
thing.
too.
Probably fit 2 golf balls in there. I
I
heard
reckon I
this
could
sto-
fit your cock in my 40. Anyway.
I reckon you could
Let's
as
not
well.
get- let's
My
not get
soft.
into that.
Wait, do you want to try that?
No, that's gay.
No, it's called
gay.
docking.
Yeah, it's gay. I don't
Wait,
say
let
what
me-
is it called. It's gay.
My dick's looking a bit big, but My dick's looking semi-big.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should I have a look?
Yeah. It's not looking semi-big, but it's just looking like normal. It's looking normal, bro. What do you mean?
That's normal.
But it's not small.
No, I've never said you had a small cock. Bro.
Yeah, real. But implying you could fit my whole cock in your forehead implies I've got a fucking pin.
No, you don't have a pin, but look, it's not a monster, and I've got a monster foreskin.
Real. Can I tell the story about the abattoir?
Yeah, I don't know what abattoir is, but go for it.
Abattoir's where you kill cows for meat.
Oh, yeah, play on.
So I heard a thing where when they
Sorry,
test...
who's that fucking vegan chick on TikTok, brah?
I don't know, the vegan teacher.
No, she's this blonde vegan, and she fucking pisses me off. And she posted a video the other day being like, I booked an Airbnb, and they didn't tell me that there'd be cows on the farm. And it's like, cunt, if you booked a fucking farm stay, you mongoloid, obviously there's going to be farms on it, you fucking dumb cunt, because this isn't vegan friendly. And it's like, no one's going to make a vegan friendly Airbnb, you fucking... oh my God, bro. She pisses me off. She's always on my For You page because I always watch her. Like, I hate watch her. And I always role play.
Like my guy.
She goes up to people in the street and is like, are you enjoying eating that cow? And it's like, I always envision what I would say if she came to me.
Yeah, I fucking do.
I don't know, and I feel like I'd actually crumble if she did.
Well, for this abattoir, what happens is they get all the new recruits coming into the killing floor. Every single person that's new, they bring them to the killing floor. And you have to watch a cow get killed with a bolt gun. So it's one of those guns where the bolt comes out and then it goes back in and just boom through the head. It's like the most humane way to kill them.
Apparently the best way to kill a cow is you play relaxing music and shit too.
Probably.
And apparently it makes the meat more tender if they're relaxed when they die.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the people that don't have a reaction are the ones that don't get the job.
Why? Because they're like fucked.
Yeah, they're fucked. Like if you look away or if you find it uncomfortable, they're the ones that they hire. But if people can just look at it and feel nothing, then they're like, "You're fucked, mate. You shouldn't be like we don't want you working here."
Yeah, but I think you're pretty fucked to be doing it anyway.
Well, it's not
killing
really.
cows
I mean,
on repeat.
Yeah, mate.
It's
But
pretty
look,
fucked.
some people can't get other jobs, and maybe they're just used like that. It's a part of like the meat industry. Farmers.
God
like-
bless them.
Yeah,
I
of
love
course.
meat, but
But anyway, so we went spotlighting. So it was a shot. Jackson and Harrison, they had shotguns on either side. And we drive up to a kangaroo, like high speed chase, and whatever side it was on, you just fucking pepper the cunt. Yeah, I had a glitch. You just pepper them, and then you'd kill them, and then we'd get this big blade, and we'd cut their legs off.
fucking hell.
For meat for the dogs, basically. So we killed 2 kangaroos, so we got 4 legs of meat. Cut the tail off as well, more meat.
I don't like that.
But you got to, bro.
Yeah, I know they're pests on the farm.
And also you can't, and then you can actually use their meat. You know, they're not getting wasted. And then 1 rabbit, that got blasted, bro. Absolutely blasted. I killed a melon.
What's a melon?
It's a fruit.
What?
Anyway, Adelaide
Like
was
a
fun.
watermelon?
Yeah.
So how did you kill it? You just shot it.
Yes, it
It's
was a
not
joke,
living.
mate. It was just a fucking joke. They killed kangaroos, I killed a melon. I was just having a laugh. Saw the Adelaide guy
Who's
He's
coming
coming-
back this week?
coming back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, your brother.
My brother, yeah.
No, oh yeah, but he'll be in Friday morning.
He'll be in Friday morning, yeah.
You keen, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
And you didn't think I'd ever see him again.
No,
So
I
you're
didn't.
kind of-
I'd never once said that, you
I
fucking
think we could
piece of shit
find
liar.
it. I think we could find
I
it.
said I don't think it will last. I didn't say you wouldn't see him
Like,
again.
you know, what does last? Like,
Maybe I
saying-
said I don't think it'll last long.
saying I don't think it'll last implies.
I said I don't
well,
think
the other
it'll-
option is we get married forever.
No, that's not what it means. I didn't. No, like I don't think it'll last long. I still don't.
I still
It's nothing
think.
against him.
I still think you're surprised I'm still talking to him.
I think you'll see him this time, and then maybe one more max. That's what I
Oh
reckon.
no way! You're so wrong about that.
Okay.
You're so wrong about that.
Okay. I hope I am. I really do.
But it's interesting. It's actually so bizarre because I really enjoy his company. I think he's really fun.
Fucking hell, mate.
And it's just, I don't know. It's good. It's good.
Companionship. It's what you wanted. It's what you were desperate for.
100%.
It's nice.
It's really nice.
Do you reckon there's a future? There's a way because the way you talk about him, it's like maybe it's a bit more. You know.
Look, I'll say this because he doesn't listen to the pod. So he won't hear this, which is fine.
Yeah. Fuck. I hope he listens. I might send it to him.
So I think about that, right? Like for me, the only thing is what's so cool about what we've got is, and it's so like Gen Z, like it makes us sound like so like shit, but it's like there's no pressure on things. There's no label on anything. So it's just, it is what it is. But the second you kind of be like, let's up the stakes or let's have a discussion about what we are or whatever it is.
Yeah, then it goes fucked.
It becomes that thing where it's like, oh fuck. Like
now I'm stuck. Now, not stuck, but like, yeah.
Now there's things that you feel obliged to have to do.
Yeah.
And
You got to sacrifice a little bit.
yeah, you got to, and it's like, we got to, because I text him all the time and he texts me all the time because we want to. But you never want it to become the because we have to type vibe.
I don't think it's got to be that. Like, something you can, if you're in if you have that chat and it gets more serious, you can just be like, hey, good morning. Like, hope you have a good day. I'm just going to do my own thing today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think, look,
like, if you just communicate it, like,
you
don't have to text all the fucking time.
I think in the future, the way it's going, like, I'd love to see, like, you know, I'd love for it to be something. But again, I don't think it'll ever be anything exclusive. Definitely not.
Then what can it go? What do you mean something if it's not exclusive? Like, what more could it? Surely the next step's being exclusive from where you are.
No, the next step from being where you are is to like put some sort of label on it.
Which would be being exclusive. If you're going to label something, you're not fucking other people.
I don't know. I feel like that's very kind of conservative viewpoint of relationships. I think relationships...
So you want to be in an open exclusivity thing is what you're saying?
Open exclusivity, that's...
Like you want to be in the stage of like, for lack of a better word, in a normal relationship, you're at the stage where you decide to be exclusive, but you want to be at that stage but also be fucking other people.
No, I think honestly in a few weeks' time it could be like, hey, like, who knows?
Wait. I want to just unpack what you just said. Exclusive is very what? You said it's...
No, you said it's a very conservative...
you said it's very... So you want to be in an open relationship?
Yeah, like that would be the word, yeah. Not now.
Really?
I don't want to be in one
You're going to let your boyfriend get fucking railed by other people?
No,
we
live in different states.
That makes me feel sick.
No, I know it makes you feel sick, and that's totally
like,
understandable.
that makes me feel ill.
But it's not like... I don't like the idea of physically owning someone. I've just never found that attractive to me. Sorry?
It's here. I own, like, physically, you don't own. That's not the right word. But, like, you're each other's person, bro. You're not going to go...
I know, and I like all that. But, like, I just... to me, like, it's that thing of, like, I just want to have a fun... This is going to sound really fucked. And he feels the exact same way as I do. I just want to have that fun life where, for example, we live in different states. If I go out one night and I'm dancing or whatever and I see someone really hot at the club, I'm going to want to, like, and they show interest in me, I would want to be able to flirt and kind of have fun and, like, maybe hook up or whatever. And I would want the same for him. If he was at a club and he saw someone hot, I'd want him to be able to feel like he can flirt and whatever. I hate the idea of, like, him seeing a hot guy and going, oh, but I can't pursue anything because I'm seeing Will. And then there's, like, some sort of, like, negative connotation towards me in any way.
Yeah, but there's sacrifices you make if you're going to commit to a relationship.
Of course, but those are sacrifices that, like, neither of us want to make at this point. So we're just happy with this.
So you're an open relationship kind of guy.
At the moment, there's no relationships. There's nothing to even talk about.
But if you were to have a boyfriend, would you want it to be monogamy?
Monogamy. If I was to have a boyfriend... I would probably want it to be monogamous, yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
If I was to label something. But who knows? I don't know what I'd want. At the moment, what I know I want is to be able to kind of have fun. And he's much fun. And that's, like, we're enjoying that. I will say this, it was really interesting. On the weekend, so I saw him, we spent all Friday night, we all went out together, like the whole group.
Yeah.
And then I stayed at his, and then I wasn't going to see him for the rest of the thing because I was off to the farm and then he had work all weekend. But he called me on the Sunday and he was like, oh, I finished work early. Do you want to come over for a bit before my next shift? I was like, yeah, cool. So anyway, we go over, I'm hanging out, and, like, we were in bed and he opened his Insta messages and I saw that, like, 2 hours ago, or like it would have been 3 hours ago or something, like at some point during his shift, it said sent 3 hours ago to this guy that I know that he's hooked up with. And I was like, firstly, I was surprised that I didn't feel, like, a sense of, like, jealousy. I was more just like, oh, like that. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot, like, we can speak to other people. Because I haven't really been speaking to other people that much. The only other person I've spoken to is this person on Hinge, like a few times, like kind of like rough chilling. But I was surprised that I didn't feel sad about it. Like it was on my, I was like, oh, because my only thought was, fuck, I hope that message doesn't say, hey, I'm going to finish work early if you want. Like, I'm hoping I was the first priority
you're
in that.
in the position you're in, you got to be open to that. It could be that message and you've got to accept that.
Oh, if it was, that's fine. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
would crumble.
Yes, I
curl
would crumble
into a
because
ball and I would melt.
Because at the end of the day, I was there. He called me and he wanted to see me. You know what I mean? I don't think I was the second priority. If anything, it could have been a multitude of things. He could have messaged him saying whatever, or I don't know.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, you're in the position that it sounds like you're in the ideal position of what you want.
Absolutely.
And I also think the distance is a great thing for you because you very much like your own space. And I feel like that also relieves a lot of pressure of not having to see someone constantly because it's like we can't just drive over and see each other. You know what I mean?
The other thing I found interesting was we both said to each other like before, I think it was like after the first time we'd met, we were like, oh yeah, like he asked me like, would you feel comfortable like if I talk to you about guys that I've seen and you talk to me about guys that you've seen, like if we like discuss that? And at first I was like, oh yeah, like that doesn't bother me at all, like that's fine. But then since we've started to get on better and see each other more, neither of us have brought it up.
Yeah, nah, fuck that, bruh.
Like neither of us have said it. And I'm going to tell him
that.
If it did come, I don't think it would come up again because I feel like we both kind of know where we're at now.
Yeah.
If it did come up, I reckon I'd be like, oh, I know I said yes before, but actually the way that this is going, I don't want to know about. Like, obviously do it. I just don't really want to know about it.
Oh, right. So you mean if he goes and hooks up with someone now, he would tell you?
No, I'm saying
you're
like,
talking about past things.
No, what I was saying was, yeah, it was like, he was basically saying like, oi, like, do you want to hear the yarns? Like, if I go and hook up with someone or you got like, cause he's like, cause I would find it funny to hear from you. And I was like, yeah, I'd find it funny to hear from you. But then since then, like, we haven't brought it up at all.
Fuck that.
So it's almost like I was waiting.
I don't even want to know about his part. I don't even want to know what he did fucking 3 months ago. I don't want to know.
That's interesting. Cause I don't mind.
I don't want to fucking hear about it. Unless it's like when you're young, whatever. But like, unless it's like a funny story.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to walk past and my girlfriend be like, oh, I slept with him once. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Some people, like, full, like, tell everyone, fuck that.
Yeah. But I just thought it was very,
punt kick him.
It was, it's super interesting and I'm enjoying things.
Sorry, bro. I swear to God, you've given me a sore tummy, eh?
Really?
Maybe it's contagious.
And the other, can I say one more thing? He's cooking for you Thursday night.
Potentially.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we're going to bring takeaway over to you.
No, you can't. I've already told you can't do that.
I'm going to just bring it to you at your front door.
Okay.
Anyway.
No, it's fine. Anyway. Well, I'll see him Friday.
Yeah, he's here all Friday.
I think if he's only here for one night, you guys spend it together.
We're cooking for some people.
Who?
Jordan and Ed.
Oh, so it's a group activity.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got all day together and all Friday together.
When's he leave? Friday night?
Yeah.
All right. Because Friday day, I might be driving to pick up a new car, potentially.
Can we come? I'd be boring as shit. I don't want to come for that.
Yeah, it'd be quite boring.
Yeah.
So today I drove out. Well, my mum sent me a car. My mum's going to get scammed one day, poor lady. She really is. She sent me like this fucking 2020 Toyota that would have been worth like 50 grand. And some fucking cunt had it up for like 6 grand. She goes, this looks like a bargain. I'm like, Mum, you can't possibly believe that this is fucking real.
What was it?
What do you mean?
Was it fake? How do you know?
100, bro, because it's just, I went on car sales and I looked up similar cars and they were selling for like 25, 30 grand. So I was like, Mum, just fucking please don't. Anyway, it got in my head, I want a new car. Now, I was just like, fuck it, I'll look up, because I like Lexuses.
Old man smoker car.
Lexus.
Yeah.
Because they're also just like the luxury version of a Toyota, which I've always had Toyotas. They're very reliable. I like them.
Why do you want a luxury car?
No, it's not luxury. Like, it's not, when you look at it, it's not like a fucking AMG Mercedes or something, or a Rolls Royce. But like, that's what it's considered, a luxury Toyota. You know what I mean? Like
luxury.
Anyway, I've always really liked them. What do you think it's funny because I got a little fucking lisp, mate?
Kai was laughing.
I can't see him. I got these fucking silver I can't see the cunt smirking over there. We'll get to you as well, mate.
Oh,
Don't fucking worry about that. Anyway.
my.
So we go. I'm just looking at some cars and I see one. And I was like, fuck it, I'm doing nothing else today. I might as well drive out there. And I went and asked my mechanic, what's he thinking? He's like, yeah, good, just check this, this, and this. So I drove out there. And I've never been to a car dealership, I don't think. And I just picture like cunts pressing you and being really in your grill. So I turn up and I was a bit nervous. I'm like, fuck, I'm not really good with, I can't negotiate. I'm not good with like, I don't know. It's a bit out of my comfort zone. I'm like, I wonder how I'm going to handle this. And I walk in and there's just no one in there. And some lady's like, hello. And I'm like, oh, fuck, sorry, I didn't even see you there. And I was like, I'm looking for this guy. And she goes, oh, that's him outside. He's hosing the cars. I was like, hey, mate, I'm Pat. Like, we texted earlier. He goes, no worries, mate. The car's over there. It's unlocked. All the best. And I was like, what? And I just stood there. He's like, yeah, if you got any questions, just let me know. So I just walk over and I'm just like in the car, just kind of like looking around. And I'm like, where is this cunt? Like, surely he's going to come over and like, is he not going to talk to me? Is he not going to do anything? Does he let you drive it? He's like, if you want to drive it, just ask me, mate. I'll have to move a few cars around for you, but we can do it. I'm like, bro, does this cunt even want to sell this thing? Like, and I was picturing like a proper, like a Gil from The Simpsons, you know, like a desperate cunt. He was just like, I don't give a fuck. So I'm looking. And I was going through the logbooks and shit, and these cars specifically needed like their timing belt change. So I finally found him and I asked him about that. He's like, oh, I'm not sure. Let me look. And then he looked. He's like, yeah, it's been done. He showed me. And then he just kind of wandered off again. And I'm just standing there like, bruh, can you, like, surely you come and acknowledge me? And I had to go looking for him again, bruh, to ask him like a couple more questions. And he just did not give a flying fuck about me. And I kind of makes me want it more now. I'm kind of like,
he negged
you know what I mean? Like you showed me the disrespect. But then in the end, he was really nice. Like he wasn't, in the end, I was like, all right, because it's got warranty and shit. And he sat me down. He's like, this is all the warranty you'll get. He's like, this. He's like, just text me, mate. Like whatever you need, just let me know. And I was like, do you like me or not? But every other car there was really expensive. Like all really nice cars. And he was like, normally we don't sell cars under 20 grand because this one's under 20 grand. It's like normally we don't sell cars, but the bloke came and traded it in. Yeah. So we might as well take it because it's in really good condition. He's like, that's why I'm willing to give you warranty on it and stuff.
Fucking hell.
But it's this nice, like, blacked out Lexus. It's hectic.
I saw a photo. I liked it.
Yeah. I'm going to ask. So I can't afford to just buy it outright. So I'm going to ask my dad to borrow money and then pay him back instead of getting a loan. Because on a loan, you got to pay interest on it. You know what I mean?
I'll give you money.
That's all right. You've given me enough. You give me a tummy ache. But it's pretty mad if I get a new car.
Dude. It's when you need one. Yeah. Overheating, you can't rev.
My car's just a cunt.
What are you going to do to it?
I'll sell it.
Call Todd.
No, I don't want to wreck it. I reckon I could still sell it.
I think
it's still a Toyota Kluger, only 200,000 Ks on it.
Todd will scrap it and give you more money than what Todd could give you $3.5 grand for it.
I reckon I could get 5 or 6 for my car.
No way, mate. It's broken.
It's not broken. I got a brand new radiator in it.
Okay. Yeah, I reckon you could get 5 for it.
Yeah. I would the only thing is one of the windows doesn't work.
That's why you've taken it off money. It's usually 6, bro, but I'll give you 5.
Fuck no, I'm not taking 1,000 because the window doesn't work. But I'm going to sell it and then maybe I could afford it actually. Depends how much I sell my car for. But I don't know, it'd just be nice to have a bit of a nicer car and get a baby seat in there for Mimi. You know?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Be good.
Can I call someone out in a positive way?
Yeah.
I've spoken about him before. There's a guy on TikTok, you might have seen him, called Lachy Brine.
Well, his name's Vlad now.
Vlad Brine. And Vlad wants to move to Russia because he thinks that Australian women, all they care about is fucking eshays and all these other fucking pricks that do all this other shit. These fucking prick kids. So I thought Vlad would be fine. He wants to move to Russia. He's renounced his Australianness and I'm going to move to Eastern Europe because they're hard, man. They're hard. They're fucking hard cunts there, man. They're fucking real men over there, man. So he wants to go there. But his excuse for not moving is that he can't afford it, right? Even though he has said in the past that he has about 10K worth of silver bars that he's got buried somewhere. So he might have forgotten where he buried them. But Vlad, what I'm basically saying to you is, and I'm not even kidding, I will pay for your flights to Russia if you go. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro. Because he's on fucking TikTok live every night, getting pissed and drinking and just saying how much he hates this place and how much he wants to leave. Brother, I will buy your flights to Russia. I can't promise they'll be the best seats. You'll be an economy in the middle, probably.
Yeah.
But I will give you a one-way flight there. If you want to go.
Yeah.
Message me and I will buy your flights.
I probably have family over there too that could help you out.
But go, like, seriously, my bruv, if you want to go, the offer is actually on the table. I will pay for your flights. That'd be what, $1,000
to Russia?
Yeah, less.
I don't know.
Be fucking $800.
A one-way flight to Russia would be.
Kyle, how much?
I'll have a look.
I reckon Putin would tax it or some shit. Later, bro.
So good looking.
Fucking hell.
I wanna get to know.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, it'll be like $1.5 grand.
Done.
Done.
$1.5 grand. Done.
Can you put that towards my car?
No, I'm flying Vlad to
what if
fucking
Vlad
his
doesn't
motherland. Go? I don't think he'd go. That's the thing. Because I'm scared of booking a flight and him not getting on the flight.
Yeah.
So, brother, you need to prove to me. You know what?
You gotta prove how willing you are.
No,
but Vlad doesn't even have a passport.
Is that the problem?
It's one of many problems, but he doesn't even have a passport.
Vlad, here's the deal, bruv. You will sign a legal contract with me saying if you don't get on the plane that I book, you owe me the money back. But I trust you, bro. You want to go back to the motherland and be with all of them?
I don't think he's been before to go back.
But he wants to go.
Yeah.
Vlad, your flight, I'm paying for it. $1,500, off you go to Russia, mate, and you can live the life that you want to live.
Done. That's quite nice.
There's no more fucking essays running around fucking doing this shit. He scares me, bro. There's this one video where he goes... There's this one video where he goes, I'll tell you what, if I had a kid and he's coming home doing these ones, yeah, brah, yeah, dude, I'd put my foot so far up his fucking ass, he'd be fucking in that much fucking pain.
Yeah, he's just...
We need a discipline.
He just scares me of how... You know those people, if you're around, you just feel like at any second they can just change the whole mood?
Could you please do that? I'm so sorry, bro. So a video went super viral recently. I'm not sure if everyone's seen it, of this kid streaking, not
pitch
streaking,
invading.
but like pitch invading. And he...
It was at a footy game, wasn't it? It was like a Parramatta game or some shit.
I thought it was the Socceroos. I thought it was football. Anyway, he's running across the field and he makes it. Like, he beats the guard. He's fucking sick cunt. Beats the guard, runs through, jumps over the thing, beats 2 security guards.
Gets back into the grandstand.
Back home and hosed on his way up. And then some fucking melon from the crowd grabs him.
He's a dad.
Yeah. Grabs him and basically holds him, and then the cops come and grab
kind
the
of
kid.
gave him a bit of a fucking...
Yeah.
Like, ripped him in close too.
And
like
it was giving, I always wanted to be a cop and never made it into the force. It was giving... It was
you got
giving...
bullied in school.
Bullied in school.
Yeah.
Moron.
Which, sorry... We're not paying out people who got bullied in school. It's actually slack. Don't bully, but... We made that sound bad.
Don't bully.
You know what I mean? We just made him sound like the sad cunt for getting bullied. That's not the case.
No, people know what that means.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, go on.
What bullied at school means is that people use being bullied at school as an excuse to be a cunt themselves.
Yeah.
Which not everyone who gets bullied at school does.
Yes.
They
need to be an authority figure.
I've never seen a shitter bloke in my entire life.
Yeah, it was kook. And then some fucking lady ripped into him.
I loved that lady. She's like, how
him.
fucking dare you?
Bro, the kid's like 14, bro. He full grabbed him by the collar and like yanked. It's like, who are you,
Why
mate?
do you give a fuck, bro?
It's not your kid. Mate, the Socceroos don't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about the Socceroos. We're all on the Matildas bandwagon at the moment. No one cares about the Socceroos. It's a bit of entertainment. The cunts probably didn't score a fucking goal. Good on him for bringing a bit of hype into the game.
Or if they were any fucking goals, it was probably from the other fucking team. Socceroos are that shit.
And now this cunt's got a $5.5 grand and probably a life ban from Combank Stadium.
That sucks. Because of old green flannel shirt.
Because the fucking flannel shirt wanted to be the hero.
And you never will be, mate. You never will be the fucking hero. You're a Gronk. You're a fucking moron, mate.
Yeah, it was heavy. It was solid. Sorry, bro. What the fuck? Like, who hires these security guards?
Oh, you reckon it was the Secchi's fault?
No, but like just security guards in general. Like when we went down to the rugby the other day,
I was about to say.
and there were those little kids. There were literally like 10 little kids fighting over the footy when they kicked a goal, and the security guard was just hopeless, like trying to get the ball back.
So
Like,
this, please stop,
he
guys.
was just like, guys, please stop. Like the kids couldn't even hear him.
We met
And it's just
Latham
like-
in real life.
It's just, who the fuck is employing these people? Like every time there's a pitch invader gets on the field, it takes like 5 of the cunts to stop him. It's fucking comedic.
Also, why do they wear so many clothes, the
Yes.
security guards? I'm like, take 6 of those jackets off and you might be able to catch the 7-year-old Paralympian that's running across the fucking pitch. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Did you see, we met a real life Latham
Yeah, we did.
at that footy game.
At that game.
He was up there with a bunch of his mates. What did he say to us? He comes up
They
to
were
us and
just
he's like,
funny cunts. They came up and they were harassing Jackson. And I was like, asking for $100, he'll give it to you.
He's like, really? Can I have
and he
$100?
So they just harassed him for like 5 minutes straight. Man, like, 100, and then he made us all get our wallets out.
he was like,
and
can I actually
prove
have
that we didn't
$100?
have
Can you show it to me? And they were like, no, mate, we'll give you $10. And he's like, all right, $10.
Yeah, he negotiated. And then I gave him $10. And then he said something fucking hilarious. I can't remember what he said. He was a little funny cunt.
Funny bloke.
And then, he actually traded me. Then he came and he came back and gave me an Olympic $2 coin. And he said, this
Yeah.
is for giving me the $10. And I was like, you're a sick cunt, lad.
SK. But seeing Latham in the wild was very interesting. It
was wild.
How's it going?
Yeah, he was a funny cunt. And he was like the leader of his friend. A couple of his friends were a bit annoying, but he was a funny cunt.
His mate sucked, bro. Well, you said before we're going to move on to Kyle. What did you mean by that?
I just want to hear about his weekend and what he got up to. He had another big weekend.
Oh, my God.
He had a going away party and then a 21st, was it?
Yeah. Are
Explain
you
it.
trying to say I'm an alco?
You're pushing those out. If you weren't 21, yeah, you'd be in alco level. But like I said last episode, you're at the age where you can drink like 4 or 5 times a week and it not really affect you.
So are you.
No, I'm not.
25. That's
I can't even drink. Me personally, I drink one night and I'm fucked.
But you couldn't do that at 21.
21, yeah. I could go out. I'd go out 4 nights a week probably.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
No, we went out.
Friday, Saturday. No, you'd go out Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then occasionally Sunday.
Yeah, no, we went to Queen Chow's. Have you been there?
Nah, sounds
Friday
expensive.
Night. It's
Sounds
like
Asian.
a Maryvale.
Sounds
It is
Asian.
very Asian.
Is
What
it?
gave it?
Yeah, it's
no
Chinese.
fucking shit, bro. It's chow.
Leslie
Chow. Fuck.
Chow.
My
The
list
chow
bad.
is also like for dogs, like dog chow.
You're not eating dog,
So it might not be Asian, bro.
but you're not going to. What?
I don't know what dog chow is.
It was Asian,
Anyway,
bro.
go on.
Yeah, it was Asian. No, it was good.
How
It was
Asian?
Really nice. Like,
Asian fusion. That
It
could
wa-
be
it-
the best cuisine ever.
there wasn't
actually.
like weird stuff.
That's
know what I
racist,
mean.
bro.
What?
You hear that? I said how Asian, and he goes, wasn't weird stuff.
No, he's right. Because when you go to like fucking.
I was trying to go for a gag.
No, but I'm Team Kyle on
Yeah,
this.
cheers.
You always call out his ethnicity. It's
Asian fusion's
getting heavy.
What do you mean?
And then Saturday, the 21st. How was that?
Yeah, we had a barbecue, and then into another 21st actually that evening.
Fuck, so you're at
Yeah.
that age where it's just 21st every second.
Yeah, it was good fun though.
That's grouse. Any like notable stories or
Not really, eh?
Did you kiss any thems? Or any girls?
No, I didn't.
any fish of them's?
No fish of them's going around.
Any boys did you kiss?
No.
Who knows? You could have had a weird night.
Hope not.
Oh,
Got
that's-
enough on this podcast.
I'm glad you had fun, Kyle.
Thanks.
We still need the photo. That girl who posted it. Please send me the
I'm
photo.
gonna find her. Yeah,
Yeah, we need her.
yeah.
I need the photo. Please. So the girl
We'll
who
have
posted it in
the
the
photo.
Facebook group.
No,
And then
we'll,
Kyle force you to delete it. We need the photo.
So, not to end the pod on a sad note, but I have a sad story for everyone. I have a very sad story. I actually have quite an interesting look on life. I'm developing an interesting look on life.
Yeah, sorry.
And watch this.
Let's just set the scene. It's genuinely sad. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
Will, because sometimes Will says something and then we laugh. It's actually fucking sad.
But you know what's funny is I know for a fact that halfway through this story, Ethan's going to call. I just know. Like, I know that this is going to... It's the timing of of it all. I'm going to get through it, and then Ethan's going to call, and we're going to have to do a prank call.
And for those who are wondering, because if Ethan doesn't call, then it's going to be cut out of the pod. Ethan's someone we tried to prank call this podcast, but he didn't answer.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so Monday morning, I went to whatever. I did Adelaide and all that sort of stuff. And my grandpa's obviously been very sick. And on the Monday morning, I was in a meeting with my management. Well, before that, actually, Dad was like, oh, look, if you want to come to the hospital, Pa's going to die today. If you want to come say goodbye. And I was like, fuck, all right. So I go there, and he's completely unconscious, and he's just kind of lying there. And anyway, you say your goodbyes. It's so awkward because you know how we're really OCD? I was so like, when I looked back at him, I was like, okay, I want my last time ever seeing him to be like a good look. Like I didn't want to look back and I see like half his face like through the door frame, and that was it. And then I was like, well, that can't be my last ever time I see him. So I was like, did I forget anything? And then I walked in and I had like another look at him, and then I left. But I was midway through like my management, whatever, and then I got the call, and I was like, I knew it. Like it was really weird though, because like during the meeting, like I thought of him. He just popped into my head, and I was like, I feel like he's probably just died. And then like a minute or so later, I got a call from Dad, and I was like, okay, so he's definitely died. And then like his friend had the same moment, like she kind of was like playing bridge or whatever, and she kind of she had like this like teary eyes moment, and then that was like the same time that he died.
Well, Elodie speaks of that. You know, remember, what was his name? Eddie, you would know Elodie's Chumpy, was it? Alex Chumpin, he was like a snowboarder, and she's best friends with Fisher and Alex Pullen, yeah. And he died he was like free diving or something along those lines and drowned, and she was walking on the beach, and she said, I had this sick feeling.
Yeah.
And when that happened, that something was wrong.
It's weird it's really weird how it happens, but yeah, the fucked thing was, he died at, 11 a.m., which interestingly enough, did you know is like the most common time of death?
Really?
Is 11 in the morning. If it doesn't happen in the middle of the night, it'll happen at like 11 a.m. But it was just really weird. Like I've never experienced grief before, ever. Like I've known people that have died, but no one like really close to me has ever really died before. That it has been so close to me and such an influential part of my life. Like I know a lot of people's, however, like people's grandparents are, some are special and you might see them every so often, but Pa was so like, he was like a second dad. Like I spent so much time with him. He was so funny. Like the last like year or so, like I really realized like he has influenced like my sense of humor, my taste of movies. Like the way he would tell stories was like so funny. I wish, what I really regret was that we never got him on the pod, which sucks, because I remember there was like one day where like he was like, oh, can I come on the podcast? And I told him no. I feel really bad. I'm crying. This is so weird.
I don't think he would mind, bro.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying on the podcast. This is so cringe. But like,
it's not really cringe.
No, it's not cringe. But I didn't think I'd be the first person to cry on the pod.
Your grandpa just died, bro.
Yeah. But like,
there's nothing cringe about it.
Yeah, I've never felt grief ever. And like, I haven't even been able to feel sad because I was in extreme physical pain, like in the night. So I was like, fuck, my grandpa died. And then, holy shit, I feel like I'm going to... I was literally saying to Mum and Dad, you should see the text I sent. I was like, I'll tell Pa you guys say hi. Like, I was fully like, I'm going to die. But like, I don't know, I wish I had that pod. Like, I wish I could listen back on that and kind of... But yeah, it was just like, his storytelling was so funny. Yeah. I can't even speak without crying.
Yeah, because it's sad, lad. And like you said, today's kind of your first real day to grieve because... You were in hospital, then you were sleeping most of yesterday. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's probably the first day it's really set in.
But I guess I'll tell you the weirdest thing, and it's not something that I ever would have thought like I would experience, like, or it's not something I ever thought I'd have in terms of like a mindset. It was really weird. Like, the most sad I felt was actually for him. I was so scared for him because I was like, fuck, like dying is like. None of us know what it's like. I've never seen someone dying before, like that close to it.
Yeah.
And like, I just really felt for him. Like, I hope he wasn't scared, or like, I hope he wasn't like feeling alone or anything like that. And like, it's just such a scary thing. Like, I know we don't like to talk about it, but like, yeah, it's just like, what happened? Like, I hope his experience, all I was thinking was like, I hope Barb is okay, who's my grandma.
Yeah.
Like, I hope she's all right. And I also just hope that like, yeah, his journey to death or whatever was like not scary. That was my one thing. And I'm kind of, when I got the call, like, it was relieving, because it was like,
yeah, he wasn't in a good place.
Yeah.
He wasn't enjoying living.
but it's that
the
moment, and like, this is so depressing, but like, it's that moment when like we go and visit him and he's there and he was kind of conscious, but then when we leave, like, what's he thinking? Does he get scared then if he's left
Yeah,
alone
yeah,
with his
yeah.
thoughts? And I know Barb was with him for most of it, but like, you're just kind of there in your bed alone in your thoughts. And he was so lucky. Like, it's a blessing to get older and to be able to experience that horrific thing of lying on your deathbed is actually in itself, you're so lucky to be able to be in that spot.
Yeah.
And you know, you're 86, like 85, what a life. And like, yeah, I've just never experienced grief. And I haven't yet, still, probably.
Well, you're
like,
probably
'cause I'm
in it
not
right now.
processing it. Yeah.
It's probably
but
all part of it, you know?
it's weird. It's so weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks. But anyway, he was an SK. He was an all-time Oger. Actually, not really. He was cool, but he wasn't an all-time Oger. He definitely didn't Oge.
No?
He wasn't one to Oge.
No?
He in his own little way, but he wasn't one to Oge. Anyway,
Likes me as a bit of a cigar smoker.
yeah, I've got one of my first viral videos was of him smoking weed. I've still got it.
That's really funny.
Or I think it was like a vape pen or some
weed
shit like
vape
that.
thing?
Yeah, which was kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, it was just a bizarre 20. It was probably the worst 24 hours of my life. But
Yeah.
whatever, we go through it.
And granddads are quite like the rock of the family, I think. You know what I mean? I feel like in our generation, granddads kind of like hold the family together. On my dad's side, well, on my mum's side, I never met my grandpa, but on my dad's side, it's like my granddad's kind of like the rock of it. He's got like 22 grandkids, 18 great grandkids. And he's kind of like if you were to do like a family tree in the hierarchy,
Yeah.
it would all stem down from just like, I don't know, granddad just kind of are like the rock of
Yeah,
the
they're the
families.
go. Yeah, it's so strange. And like, I know, I remember speaking about it on the pod ages ago about how some people are, I love my grandpa and my grandma, and they're just these like bed-bound, boring cunts. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, like they're great. But he actually was, and did you ever meet Pa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so funny. He's got there's some fucking like he would tell some really good stories, but not anymore.
Well,
he died.
Not rest in peace? What do they say?
Oh, they say rest in power.
Yeah, or
Isn't that like
rest in paradise?
really?
Rip to
Let's
Pa.
just say rip to Pa.
Rip to
It's so
Pa.
much
You got
easier.
therapy coming up? Maybe go.
Well, fucking guess what? I was meant to have therapy at 10 a.m. in the morning yesterday. I was in hospital.
Well, maybe try go in sooner.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
I
can,
called
so you
Justin.
can-
He was like, "Hi, Will, can you talk?" I was like, "Hi, Justin. My grandpa just died and I'm in hospital." And he was like, "Fucking hell, mate." He was like, "Fucking hell, mate." And I was like, "It'll be a juicy one. It'll be a juicy one tomorrow."
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Well, take care of yourself, brother. I'm not sure.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm
make you
fine.
take care. Yeah, but you're grieving. Like, be kind
Oh,
to yourself.
yeah,
I don't really
grieving.
know what to say. It's not my expertise, but you know.
what the fuck, mate? You don't have an expertise, mate. What is your expertise? NRL. Oh, next time I need NRL advice, I'll hit you up.
I'm just trying to be nice and be like, take care of yourself.
No, I
and
know
fucking-
I am.
You know, if you're feeling off, just know that there's a reason you're feeling off, and it's normal to feel those feelings.
I'll just see. Oh God.
Name reveal.
No, can we bleep the name?
Yeah. If Kyle remembers to bleep.
Oh yeah, you fucking
If Kyle remembers to fucking bleep,
yeah.
then yeah, we will.
I fixed that, mate. It was all fixed.
Not after he's fucking
Who did he not
incriminated.
bleep?
Don't say it.
have to
Don't
say it
I'm
again.
going
No,
to
no,
forget.
he did
It
not
was
bleep.
about the pokies, remember? And he won the major, and then he fucking...
Oh yeah.
Because you said it, but then
And then I said it
bleeped
twice.
that, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anyway,
Cole Pierce got a silver medal.
sick cunt.
Fucking
Hot.
sick cunt. So
Hot,
he's on
hot,
holiday now. I was speaking to him. He's having holidays for like another 2 weeks, and he's going to we're going to get him on a Zoom or a phone call and
Yeah, it'd be fun.
really delve into the Olympic,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
the life of the Olympics.
I'd love that.
Let's get into some hotlines. Oh, before we get into hotlines, we've got all this Japanese food.
Oh, Felix went to Japan.
Felix went to Japan and bought us all these, like, I don't even know what to call it. You just know Japan have weird shit. Like, you just know it. And he's brought us back all this stuff, and we're going to try it on the Patreon. I feel like I could get, like, one's just called Big Katsu, and it's in a packet. And it's like, bruh, a katsu should be on, like, my sushi.
We're on
and
this.
that. You know what I mean?
need to piss.
So that's going to be in the Patreon, but let's do the...
Can I piss real quick?
Hi guys, I wanted to ask. I'm shaking right now because I have to go out somewhere to a party, and I just get like such major social anxiety when I have to go out anywhere, and it drives me nuts because like I haven't eaten all day because I felt so sick like about going out. But they're people I love hanging out with. Anyway, I was wondering if you guys have any tips like going like social anxiety when you're going out, because I'm not kidding, it's like crippling. Like I'm shaking right now. I should not be driving. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, what a queen.
What a queen. I personally, here's what I would do, and this is the worst advice ever. If I was hungry and I hadn't slept or whatever, I hadn't eaten all day, I'd drive home, eat the food, get comfortable, and then not go out. It's probably something.
No, I think she hadn't eaten because she's been so anxious.
Oh, I thought she was working all day, she said, and that she hasn't had time to eat.
Oh, right.
So I would say eat on the way there and go feeling the most comfortable you could. Because I hate it. And also, I always just listen to myself. I go in going, it'll be fun. The second I'm like, I want to leave, I'll just leave.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I get social anxiety in new situations, which I think is quite normal. But if I'm going out with my friends, I'm fine. So I'm not 100%. I can't give advice on that one. Yeah. But if it's a new environment and I don't know many people there or as well, I just won't go. I just do.
Yeah, I just don't go to things.
I just won't go.
I'll go, 100%. And if I do go, I drive and I park in a 15-minute spot and I leave without saying goodbye.
I don't even go.
Hey guys, love the pod. Just listening in regards to the newest app about the pokies. I just want to touch base, and this is from in Victoria, so it might be different to New South Wales, but I've worked in the pokie rooms for a couple of years now, and I can confirm that there is absolutely no changing of the winnings at all. It's actually based on a percentage, so the machines have to pay out a certain percent of what go in them. I can't think of the exact number, but it legally has to pay out a certain amount, and it's not rigged. Like, you can't just choose, like, you can't just put up the winnings or down the winnings. Like, I don't know if that helps you at all, but I just wanted to confirm that they are rigged in the sense that you don't win, but they're not personally rigged, that they're just number generated and it's just all luck. That's all it is. Anyways, love the pod. Thanks, boys. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes, that is true, but there's still a thing you can turn up and down, which is the chance.
You can't die on that hill, mate.
No. I know for a fact you can. Like, I'm not dying. I know you can.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I know you can.
I want to see it.
All right.
Have you seen it?
Google it.
I Googled it last week and it's not rigged.
You can do it. Someone even commented saying, yes, they've done it at a pub.
Oh,
as
someone
well.
commented?
Yes.
Oh, well then there you go. Someone commented.
Well, that's just like saying, oh, someone called. Like, what's the difference, cunt? Why the fuck do you think your source is better?
Because it's the New South Wales website.
Exactly. Not some fucking cunt.
No, the New South Wales website saying it's not rigged. I didn't mean it's rigged in the sense of like, it's how she explained it, is how it's rigged.
No, but what she said is not what you said, mate. You can't backtrack this. You said that they will go in and personally rig every machine.
No, they don't personally. You can turn up and down the likelihood of winning on it.
Yeah, and you said that they will go in and change it.
They can do that, yeah.
Okay, and we're saying that that's not what happens.
I'm saying it happens.
Because one person commented to back you up.
No, because my friend who worked in a pub has been called and said, we're losing so much money on the pokies tonight, turn them down a bit. The likelihood of winning.
Do you think your friend wasn't telling the truth?
No, I believe them.
You believe them over the government and all the other people that you've heard from?
What other person?
Her?
Yeah, so it's one versus the other. That's it.
And the government website to back
because the
up.
government website doesn't say anything about it. You got to take the government website out of it, yeah.
Can we Google a pokie machine and find the...
No, but it's not going to show it, Will. That's the thing.
Oh, so this is a big... You've been
No,
let
it's
in
not
on
this
this
big
giant
secret.
secret.
It's not, but the
internet doesn't
government's
know.
not going to say it has a thing.
No, we don't need to see the government. Let's just find a pokey machine and find the dial. There'd be a photo on the internet of the dial.
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Let's find it. Pokey machine winning dial chances or something like that.
Oh, here we go, Felix.
Thank you. So you do change it. Yeah, thank you very much. So how about you go suck a fat cock and shut the fuck up? How about that, Ginger?
And now say
You
something.
fucking pissed
now
me
say
off.
something racist to Kyle because you were homophobic
No, I'm not going
to
to
me.
be fucking
Kyle's
racist
backing
to
up.
Kyle.
Be racist to Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle, and your fucking space engineer. No wonder why this cunt's stuck in fucking space, because cunts like you were fucking working on it.
Now you were homophobic. Now say something racist to be equal. Otherwise, you're homophobic.
I said suck a dick. I tell anyone to suck a dick.
No, you didn't.
No, go. You can go.
No, I'm not going to be racist.
That's fucked, mate. So you're just homophobic. All good. Let's go to the next hotline.
I told you to suck a fat dick. I'll tell anyone to suck a fat
How's it
dick.
going, boys?
Thank you, Felix.
This person needs to speak up or I'm cutting them off immediately. I'm not even kidding.
How's it going, boys? Just a quick question. What is the biggest animal you think you can take on in a fight?
Great question.
Bare
I'm so
hands
glad I
and all.
didn't cut you off.
Yeah, boys. Love ya.
Huge question. The biggest animal you could take on in a fight.
Are we talking size-wise? Yeah.
Yeah, what in what other way did you see it?
Like, I could fight something that is, I reckon, like sized, like, don't worry. Because I was thinking, are we talking about the size of the animal or the actual animal itself?
I don't get the difference.
The difference is it could be a chicken the size of a tiger I could take on.
No, it's a real animal, bro. Like what?
Okay, I made that way.
That was retarded. That was
That was
fart.
English
That was
analysation.
fun. You really overanalyzed that too much.
Yeah. Okay, that's a really fun question. I'm going to go with...
I reckon a big boar. I reckon I could fight off a big boar.
No, you could not.
That'd be my limit, I reckon.
Can you go boar? They're giant and they gore people. You'd be fucked. They've got the thickest hide. You punching a boar,
I'd kick it. I'd kick it in
it
the
would
head.
feel like you're kicking a wall. Worse. It'd feel worse than kicking a brick wall.
I'd punt kick that thing, bro.
No, mate. That
You
thing
could
would...
No, because it's got no
fuck
horns or
you
nothing.
up.
They don't have
Yes,
horns
it does.
and shit, do they?
Yeah, they do, mate. They've got tusks. Look at that. Go up, Kyle. Go, down. One more. That one. Click on that. That thing.
Okay,
would
that's an
fucking
Indian wild
destroy
boar.
you.
I'm not fighting an Indian wild boar. I'm fighting the top ones with no husks. I reckon that'd be my limit. That's what I reckon I'd fight.
I reckon it would fucking destroy you. I would go with a meerkat.
What?
I don't think I could do much better than that.
Yes, you could. You could beat a dog in a fight.
I'm gonna go Rottweiler.
No, yeah, I don't reckon you could beat a Rottweiler.
Easily.
I don't reckon.
Easily, mate. Fucking bash Eddie's one. Get revenge.
I don't
Oh, they're
reckon you
so
could-
cute.
I don't reckon you could fight a Rottweiler.
They're
Eh?
so cute.
I don't think I could fight a Rottweiler either.
Well, I don't know.
Kyle, what would your animal be?
I reckon I could get a giraffe
Oh, that's a good one.
because they'd
That's
be so
fucking
slow if you just
smart.
run around them.
And they're unco cunts too.
Yeah, they'd
You
be
just
so
chop their
clumsy.
leg, bro. You could
Such
just
a good
You
one.
could probably snap all their legs just by
And
kicking
that's like
it.
the biggest animal ever.
Such a good one. Kyle wins.
Car wins.
Well done, brother.
But if you got trampled by a giraffe, it'd be pretty yucked.
No shit, mate.
Yeah, you'd have to evade the legs, but that's fine.
To be fair, they swing their neck like that, bro. You get clocked.
They can't. Nah, I'm backing Kyle.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight a giraffe than a wild boar. Now you say that.
Our last one.
Will's fighting a meerkat.
Hey, you wouldn't, boys. I'm talking about a circumcision that I heard that we was going to get. I got circumcised when I was 17, and unfortunately, I was awake the whole time I was doing it, and got about, I would say, 8 to 9 needles in my fucking cock,
8 to 9 needles.
General anesthetic.
and it was fucked.
Well,
And
I'm not doing that.
after that, I was
Anesthetic is
still awake,
so sore.
get my fucking foreskin chopped off. And then instead of stitches, they decided to put a fucking ring around my dick and clamp my fucking foreskin until it died.
Wow.
And all I got to say is just, good luck, all the best to you, Will. You know, have a
like
crack.
yours was
You know?
fucked.
It's not too bad. Much better without it.
Yeah, much better without
Fuck
it.
yes.
So I'm just going to make a claim now that the guy that says fuck yous to end a call, I think I've got a different level of healthcare than he does.
I reckon it was fun.
I've got the private healthcare, and I've got the anesthesiast coming in. I've got the doc.
Yeah, but that's
chopping
just
me
the way he
nice.
chose to. You don't need to be on your rich high horse.
I just-
You got to get off it. You
Okay,
gotta
I'm
get
not
off it.
being fucking serious. I'm trying to have a laugh.
One of the boys got circumcised last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
IJ.
yeah,
And?
got the snip. Not too bad. Like he got it snipped on Tuesday. I went for dinner with him Saturday night, and it was sweet. Wouldn't have known. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's bandaged. He said he woke up. So they use fucking fentanyl to put you to sleep now sometimes.
Right, okay, yeah.
So he woke up just off his fucking head. And there's this girl who's a nurse who, like, we kind of know. He wouldn't know her much better than I know her. Like, I would maybe say hi if he walked past on the street. And he woke up just off his head and was like, oh, say her name was Georgia. Oh, Georgia, like, how are you? And she walks over, she's like, oh, hi, like, are you all right? Like, what did you get done? And he goes, I was just so off my head. I put 2 thumbs in the air and smiled and went, I got circumcised. Like that, bro. She just like, oh, okay, all the best with it, and just walked off, bro.
I'm not worried about the surgery. I'm worried about the after effects of being on
Who
drugs.
gives a
and all
fuck
that
about the
stuff.
surgery, bro? You're asleep. It's a pain after it.
No, I'm not going to have pain after it. I know I'm not.
You will.
No, because my case is not extreme. I do not have a severely...
Yeah, but you're still getting skin chopped off and your cock stitched. It doesn't matter about the severity. You're still
Okay,
getting
sure.
it removed.
It'll be uncomfortable, and I reckon I'll be a little bit uncomfortable, but I am willing to
I
go
think
through
you're
this
in denial.
No, I'm really not.
I think it's going to be painful. I don't get where you're coming from the severity. You're still getting... It's not about how sensitive your knob's going to... It's about you're getting your skin...
No, Pat. It is.
No, well, you're getting your skin cut and
fine.
stitched. That is painful.
My mate got it done, and that day he went for a walk, he went grocery shopping, he said he was fine.
Okay, we'll see.
He said he was fine. I can flick the head of my knob, and I'm okay. The bare head of it.
Yeah, no, but I don't think that's where the pain's coming from, the sensitivity.
It does. Because the people that I've spoken to that have had the worst times, they haven't been able to pull their foray back. And the reason it's so painful is because this sensitive part of your knob that's never been exposed to anything is now constantly being touched by shit. It's rubbing against your leg. You're in pain. Like, that's why it's so bad. I know
but it's bandaged, so it doesn't.
No, but that means it's constantly feeling shit and the friction of the bandage moving. I know that I'm going to feel a bit uncomfortable and it's going to be a little bit but that a bit of pain there will be fine for me, honestly. Like I'm not scared about that. My fear is going to sleep and waking up after really druggy and like, what the fuck's going on?
That's it.
Well, then I'm fine. Thank you for listening.
We're going to try these Japanese snacks in the bean spillers. See you guys.